because we'll talk about this. I don't want to get Mike involved in anything. Mike's been on the Opester show. I don't want to have him involved in.
Opie went to his house.
Opie went to his house,
Yeah.
exactly. So I don't want to drag him into this. So this morning, right before my workout, oh, ow!
Nice.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I get a text from Joe, and he's like, "What is this?" Like, he's like, "What?" And it's a video. I won't say the rest of the text or anything. I don't want to tell tales out of school, but we had a little conversation about it. And he had sent me this video of Opie in the streets doing one of his videos where apparently he thinks he's got to spin around. So the backgrounds, but everything's got to be moving, man. It's got to look cool and young and hip. You know who's doing that nowadays? Commercials. I know when a trend is over when toothpaste commercials. You ever seen the toothpaste commercial where it's like, I brush it, and it's supposed to look like a video, like a YouTube video or fucking Instagram or something.
And
There's
then
filters on it, the doggy nose filter in ears. It's like, when I use Excedrin, that means it's done. So back to Greg. Opie. So I get sent this video, and I assume, and I'm only assuming, but this is based on 20 years of knowing the guy, that he saw that we had done an interview with Joe. The pictures were out there and everything. Everyone's posting them. We were posting stuff from UFC, so I'm sure he knew that we were hanging out. So he then goes on YouTube, on his account, and posts a video of him, which can only be described as a scorned boyfriend, like a scorned teen boyfriend, sending a video to his now ex-girlfriend asking what happened. It's so sad.
I even gave it the benefit of the doubt because I felt so bad.
I felt bad. I wrote that back to Joe. I was like, I hate when he does this because it makes me feel sorry for him. And I don't want to feel sorry for him. I'm sorry.
It's like, well, we're first of all, Joe's a big fan of you and has thanked you for his show.
Yeah.
I said that. He said, you're the reason why his show created it. I go, also, we have a very scheduled program. It's not just a random thing.
That's right.
You get in like a restaurant. I was like, so, maybe. And I was really trying to be nice. I was really trying to just give him the benefit of the doubt of like, well, he's busy and we have a very...
You can't just drop into some gin mill on the Upper West Side.
But it's a one-man operation versus an actual studio with the schedule.
Yeah, with a schedule and equipment.
The nicest I could put,
and microphones.
And you and Joe are good friends, and I also said it could maybe not be the right number. He hasn't talked to Joe in a very long time.
Right.
I'm sure Joe's a guy who has to change his number a fucking...
Probably a lot, but no, that was another thing that was written down. He goes, he doesn't even have my number. What's he talking about?
Right. See, immediately I was
I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because he goes, Joe, what happened? I texted you. You didn't get back to me. I'm just sitting here spinning around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record player, right round. Remember that one? Meat spin?
Oh,
So Greggy put out this video. No further ado. Let's watch Greg Opie Hughes try to get Joe Rogan to do something. I don't even know what he's asking for. To come on his show, right? Come on the podcast.
Joe Rogan, I got a question for you. Saw that you were coming to New York City for the UFC. And I got excited, haven't seen you in a while. So I DM'd you. And I also texted you saying, hey man.
What's he doing?
Why don't you do the Opie Radio podcast? It'd be great. I also said, no pressure if you can't.
Like, could you imagine that guy going like, what is this nut doing?
Dude, I'm uncomfortable so much with the video. Even the one we just did real quick for 20 seconds and with Bobo. So let's do this real fast.
Let's do it fast, man.
But when I'm out in public, I've talked about it. I don't talk on my phone. I can't.
No.
I really have to.
I need the blinders on, and I need to go from point A to point B.
Yeah, like if I have to use Bluetooth, I'm like in a corner. Like,
oh yeah.
Hey, look, let me call you back.
I'm on the train. Shut up.
You'll never see me like, hey.
So, Joe!
Watch your show.
Joe! What happened? I heard you were in New York, Joe. Where you been? Why haven't you talked to me?
I just don't. I don't have the confidence.
No, the confidence. All right, let's roll with more of this.
I also said no pressure if you can't. Also said
sorry.
congrats
Okay.
on the Netflix
No
special.
pressure if you can't. No pressure. And then he goes on YouTube and calls him out. That's no pressure. No pressure is you text. If he gets back to you, then you figure something out. If he doesn't, then you leave it alone. No pressure. This is pressure.
Plus, the best place to put this, I think, is YouTube with a comment section.
Oh my God! We'll get to the comments.
For a guy who really takes that to heart.
Oh yeah.
It's not the platform. You might as well put on the O&A Reddit. I mean, I'm sure it's made it there.
Oh, I know.
But,
I'm sure. No, the comment, Stephen Joe wrote, he goes, just look at the comments, dude, they're brutal. Yeah,
I saw that. I'm like, I can't.
It's bad. So here it is. Oh my God.
Also said congrats on the Netflix special, which was awesome. Also said congrats on all the continued success.
The new
No
boyfriend.
pressure,
I'm
but
so
would
glad
love to
you're
have you
happy.
on my podcast. And
All I want is you to be
never wrote me
happy.
back.
Oh, look.
Huh? What's that about? I know damn well there was nothing I've done to you.
That's
make
the
you not
part. Could
even,
you pause for another moment? It's like I wrote, I texted, I did that, and then he compliments him and he goes, and you write me back. Like, how could that be? How could that be? And then it's like, I didn't do anything to you. Why does it have to immediately get to you did something to me or you didn't do something? Maybe Joe's busy. Let's watch the rest here.
Damn well there was nothing I've done to you that would make you not even respond. So maybe you could explain why you didn't DM me back or text me back when I asked you to do the Opie Radio podcast. All right? All right. I do love you and I do miss you. Just want an explanation. Peace.
It's a bit aggressive.
Explanation? Who are you to think anyone owes you an explanation for not getting back to you promptly?
I'm so uncomfortable.
Because now it isn't even like he's saying, hey, get back to me about doing the show. Now it's get back to me and explain to me why you didn't get back to me. No, and it's not a pitting anyone against anyone thing. I do happen to know, look, Joe and Jimmy are very good friends. Joe and Jimmy are very good friends. And I know Jimmy does not like Opie. I know there wouldn't be any deals made like, hey, don't ever do that show. No. But I know that people, especially comics and entertainers and stuff like that, especially in those circles that we know, are very loyal when it comes to their friendships and business partnerships and whatnot. So, like, I could see maybe Joe not wanting to stir shit up with Norton or anything. I don't know. I'm speculating, but it's one of those things. It's like you don't get online and say no pressure, and then you start off saying do the show. You talk about your messages, and then you say get back to me with an explanation as to why you didn't get back to me.